Hello everyone, Γεια σας. This is Matilda and welcome to Tilda's cookbook. Today I'm gonna share with you my recipe of fresh green beans with tomato sauce and parsley. It's a delicious and healthy plate that I'm sure you're going to love. So let's get started. For this recipe I'm going to use 1 kilo of fresh green beans that we're gonna peel a little and wash, 1 onion, 2 cloves of garlic. You may use bigger ones or smaller ones, it's up to you, it's a matter of taste. 1 vegetable cube, 1 cup of chopped or crushed tomatoes, either way, it's the same. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and half a bunch of parsley that we're going to chop. First of all, we're going to peel the sides of our green beans. And for that matter, we need a peeler. And then we're going to take the top part off, which is like a little stem. It's easy to do it by hand when they're fresh, but if it's not, you can use a knife. It's a bit time consuming, but I like to do that because sometimes when you eat them, you feel like you have a little thread in your mouth, and I don't like this feeling. So I'd rather get into the trouble of peeling them before cooking them. So with a little patience, one by one, you're gonna finish the whole bowl. After I peeled all my green beans, I washed them thoroughly and drained them a little bit and they're ready to get cooked. And I've also peeled 5 small potatoes because they give a better substance to my sauce and they're also more fulfilling. And as you can see, I haven't thrown away the peels of the green beans because I'm going to feed them to the turtles. They're going to be very happy. You'll see at the end of the video. First, I put my heat on high and I pour 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil in my pot. Let it warm up a little bit. And then I pour my onion in that I have chopped. It doesn't matter if you chop it finely or bigger pieces. And I put first the onion and let it saute a little bit, and then the garlic, because we don't want the garlic to get burnt because it gets a bitter taste. Keep on mixing them with a wooden spoon to saute for a couple of minutes. I don't want them to get burned, I just want them to soften a little bit. And as soon as they do, I'm ready to pour in the garlic that I've also chopped and mix it with the onion. And as soon as I do that, the smell changes incredibly. It's a whole different smell, which is amazing. And after I saute the garlic for a minute, I'm ready to put in the fresh green beans. I give them a little stir to make sure that the garlic and onion spread out more evenly, and I'm ready to put the rest of my ingredients: the salt, pepper, vegetable cube, it's gonna melt in there, the tomato sauce, my tomato paste, and what I do is I put in the cup of the sauce a little bit of water, about 3/4 of a cup of water at first, and pour it in my food, give it a little mix. The rest of the water I'm gonna leave it for later on and see how it goes. And at this moment I'm putting in my potatoes that I've chopped in smaller cubes. Mix them with the rest of the ingredients to incorporate them a little bit with the sauce, the garlic and the onion. And the only thing that I'm leaving out now is the parsley, because I want to put it at the very end to maintain its flavor and aroma. I'm gonna add 1 cup of water at this point and still not cook the whole thing, because I'll check it in the meantime and see whether it needs more. And as soon as my food starts boiling, I'll cover it and set my heat to below medium. Halfway through, I checked my food, the taste of it, and see how well it was cooking, to make sure it didn't need any more salt or pepper. It was fine for me, but that more you can add if you want to. And I also added a little bit of extra water, about half a cup, because as you can see, I like it a bit juicy. I like the sauce a lot, but this is a matter of taste. It's up to you totally. And 5 minutes before the end, I'm ready to pour in my parsley. Give it a little mix and let it rest for 5 minutes before my food is ready to be served.
This is how we like to serve this food. Look at this beautiful color, the smell is unbelievable. And we Greeks like to eat it with a piece of feta cheese, with a little bit of olive oil and some fresh oregano on top. And of course a slice of homemade bread, which we're going to dip into this beautiful sauce that we have here. And let us taste it. It's incredible.
If you like my work, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button to get notified on new uploads, and I hope to see you in another video. Until next time, happy cooking και καλή σας όρεξη. Bye bye everyone!